Godspeed, John Glenn.
What's going on, everyone? This is Guru Sanaal here, providing you with the smooth, ill vibe here on the Museum TV. Want to thank everyone that's been tuning in. Want to make sure you guys are subscribed to our YouTube channel, following us on all our social media, Twitter, Instagram, all of that. And make sure you're checking us out on TMTV.world, where you can find our directory and find all our videographers and photographers that could potentially help you get started on your next idea. So as you guys know, we cover a lot of different lanes here on the Museum TV. But this time, I think it's fair to say that we're really highlighting someone who's doing the event side of things. So today we have the founder and patron of the Art Plug. Yes, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. See, this is the person that's been bringing us all these waves here in Boston. Introduce yourself. Let's know who you are.
So my name is CaucTease. A lot of people know me by that, but my name is Jamila for the people who know me from Boston. I grew up here. I've been going to school here my whole life, and now I feel like it's just time to do something a little bit different.
Okay. So can you give us the concept behind Art Plug and let us know what that's about? Why is it so important to start these events in the city?
I feel like Art Plug is important because it makes people understand that it's okay to be yourself. Mm-hmm. It's okay to just come out and just do what you do. It's okay to have confidence. It's okay to put out the work that you think people might not like, weird artwork and different songs that people might not really fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just a lot of different people in the city, and we just need to really understand the diversity and try to connect it instead of using it against each other.
Mm-hmm. So what would you like to see for Boston's culture initially?
I want to see people utilizing each other's strengths together and just really just learn how to make it work. We all don't have to like each other, but
we all got to work with each other at some point in time.
Yeah, we really do. So that's really important to me, coming together.
It is important. I definitely agree. And I've been to the event many times before, and I love how it's set up. It's just, you walk in and you don't expect to see what you're about to see. Right. So it's like a nice surprise in every single room. It's just like, it's an adventure. It's like you almost feel like a kid in a candy shop a little bit because you don't know what you're going to see or who you're going to meet next.
Yep.
And the lovely thing about it too is Boston, sometimes you feel like you see the same people all the time. I feel like when I go to Art Plug, I see many different people, and I don't always see the same face, but when I do see the same face, it's always a good experience. It's always a good time.
Right.
Vibes are always right. Speaking of vibes, what's so important? What about vibes are important for you to put the event together?
Kind of just piggybacking off what you just said. It's the people, it's the familiarity, it's the new faces, it's me trying to pull people out of their houses to get them to come out. It's people. It's just the vibes are important. It's just like you need to understand like what the mission for life is, to be happy and come out feeling that way and know what we're here for, instead of just putting a damper on things and trying to be too cool the whole night.
Understood. So there's been about 5 Art Plugs, correct?
No, there's probably been about 7. But people lose track because I had the mini Art Plug, and then I did Art Plug X, Rappers Etiquette. Those 2 were just different parts of Art Plug. They weren't with the sequence.
Was it always held at the Inner Sanctum?
The last one, Mini Art Plug, wasn't, and so far all of them have been with the Inner Sanctum because that's the place that inspired me to start doing things on the level that I started doing them. So that's why every Art Plug is there, but I'm definitely gonna start expanding, doing them other places and
other states maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Statewide, worldwide.
Okay, I see you. So out of the 7 so far, which one, can you narrow down even? Which one's your favorite and why?
I'd have to say Art Plug 4, Big Belly Boston. It felt so good, and it was honestly the best one of them all. We had the interviews in the back, which is something important to me because it's hard to get all of those things there because I'm making it work with the talent that decides to show up. So being able to highlight the artists, giving them interviews and letting them actually feel like the local celebrities that we are. Like, I feel like that one really did it.
Okay. All right, that's dope. So now you have Art Plug 5 that's about to pop off. How are you feeling about that? Are you excited?
Yes, I'm excited.
I love the flyer.
Yeah.
It has that old school like Sega Genesis feel to it, which is really dope.
Word.
What do you have planned for like the party goer experience?
Well, like you said, it's always an experience. I definitely want to keep providing that experience. If anybody remembers the first art plug, I'm gonna make sure that art is all over the place. So definitely expect to see some crazy art in ways that you haven't seen them before. So get ready for the 1-year anniversary, and you got to just come to see, really. You know, it's fashion, it's art, it's music, it's
everything, honestly.
Yeah,
it's a melting pot.
Yeah, it's everything.
That's the best way to describe it.
So even this time I'm gonna have someone making some sculptures, and she's gonna have her stuff up, and there's gonna be anyone who does anything, they can come showcase their work.
So how does one get involved with Art Plug? If they want to sing, rap?
Well, usually I talent scout, but recently a lot of people have been sending me the submissions, so I guess you just email me, CaucCamp, CaucCamp.plug@gmail.com.
You heard her.
Yep, and or CaucTease at CaucTease, and just communicate with me. I like to talk with you and connect, and just that's what it's all about. So hit me.
That's what's up. Now, can you give someone advice if you knew someone that is looking to throw events, whether it be in Boston or anywhere else? What's some advice you can give someone as an event thrower or curator?
My advice to you would be to hit me up, because I can provide you with curation services, and if you want to do your own event, I'm down to do a consultation too, to talk to you about that. But other than that, then anyone is able to just come to me and ask.
Come to you and ask. That's what's up. So we appreciate what you do here for the Boston culture. I really do think it is helping everyone tie themselves together.
Right.
Help kind of build each other to the next level.
Right, and that's where we got to take it.
And you want it to grow, obviously. You want to do it in different places. You don't just want to stay stagnant and only in Boston.
Right, but I feel like Boston's important, and I feel like I'm doing a certain work here, and I want to connect with the other pioneers who are also doing that work, and then take it somewhere else and know that it started here. Like I don't want to leave Boston like everybody else does. I want to see what I can do here and then leave.
Word. It is important to build a foundation somewhere first. And that would be cool, because once it expands and once it grows, you'll know this is where it started. This was where its stomping grounds were. And
like I said before, I grew up here. We all know each other, so why not do it with the people that you really know? Like I said, even if you hate them, you know them. You know why you hate them. You know, you can understand people and get over those humps. Like if I was to go somewhere else, I'd have to re-meet people, re-know them, and that's just too much work right now. So
hey, once you put your ego to the side, a lot of beautiful things can happen, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ego is a killer.
All right, so when's the next one?
The next one is May 20th. But before I say that, I don't know if you guys are gonna release this, but there's one coming up on the 13th. It's called AP Pop. I'm working with the Roxbury Strong Play, and we're gonna do a free open market. So it's gonna be like an outside version of Art Plug, outside of the play, near the Reggie Lewis Center.
Okay, everyone knows where that's at, so definitely make sure you hit that up. Let us know where we can find you on Instagram or
CaucTease, Jamila Unique on Facebook. Hit my manager, Freakseye, or Freakseye_GFX on Instagram, or just find me, come find me.
All right, so you guys heard it here first on the Museum TV. Make sure you're checking out Jamila's event on the 13th and 20th, right?
Yep.
All right, and want to thank you guys for subscribing and rocking with us here on the Museum TV. Again, make sure you are following us on everything. That way you can keep up with us and her and the rest of our guests. Jamila, do you have any shout-outs you want to give real quick?
Shout out to the Museum TV. Thank you for the interview. Shout out to Boston. Shout out to Everything Giddy Gang. Shout out to you. Shout out every artist out there. Shout out me. Thank you, everybody. So that's it.
I'm a sweet. Your girl tryna talk to me, but I'm asleep. If she hit me in the morning, I might see. If she hit me in the morning,